What are your news headlines at the top of
At the hour, your news headlines are: it may be too soon to reopen schools, says Naptosa. Who holds emergency meeting over virus variant in BBC? Biden unveils a $1.9 trillion US economic relief package and still keeping it on BBC. North Korea unveils new submarine launched missiles. Subtweets to America. I hope you are listening.
Yeah. And what's happening in sports, my boy?
Today on sports, my king, the very same topics we've been talking about.
Yes, sir.
Now, I want us to jump into netball.
Yeah.
There's some nice things happening in netball. While the world is busy with the pandemic, things are being postponed and everything. We have some nice things going on. You know, some people working with some charities, some players are ambassadors. You know, it's gonna be a nice one. So let's meet up again on Safer Sports at the bottom of the hour. You know, it's your boy Silver HSE, the guy with the energy. And let's get to it, my guy.
Energy.
Thato.
Yeah, my man.
Tell me something.
Yeah, my man.
And then before we move into anything, I want to ask something. And I know you're gonna answer this because it's yeah. You might need it. You know this, right?
I have a vagina, but okay, cool.
Wow, like ease into that one. Like really, you just dive into that.
Someone says that way, like it just.
No.
I just feel like
why?
I don't know. Like,
why don't you just say?
Vagina had a lot to do with you guys
just say
being
this.
here.
Just
Why
say
does
this.
it bother you?
Wait.
Vagina.
Wait.
Let's go.
It's not bothering us.
Guys, just let's put it this way. Let's be politically correct. Ne? What we can say, I've got a Hello Kitty.
No, I'm not gonna be. What's politically incorrect about vagina?
Right?
It sounds nice. It sounds nice though. Like, you know.
So I want to ask this, right? Thato.
Yeah, man.
Baraka.
Yes, babes.
Why every time we talk, as a group, right, and then someone busts a joke, and then all of us we just go as we laugh, we scatter.
What is paw?
What is paw? Like me too.
Like we scatter. Like when we laugh at a joke, like a serious joke, and then as we change as a group, we always scatter for the joke and then come back after. Why we always do that? Like I never really understood that thing. Like even when we talk now and then someone says a joke, we scatter inside the studio. Someone goes there, you go there. That's the I'm talking about of laughter.
I see what he's talking about.
Let's get into it, man. What's happening in unconventional news?
In your unconventional news, give me a second to get to the thing, because it is a problem. It is a problem. If you've been watching the show, you know I go through this. So in ENCA, it may be too soon to reopen schools, says Naptosa. Government schools are due to reopen on 27th of January, but there are discussions underway already about whether it's safe to reopen in hotspot areas. On Friday morning, the Basic Education Minister, Angie, is expected to hold a briefing on the state of readiness for schools reopening. This comes after news that a marker at the Jeppe Boys Marking Center in Johannesburg has died from COVID-19. Teachers Union in Naptosa says they support the reopening of schools, but it may be too soon to go back. Yeah, man, it may be too soon, and these ones, they're asymptomatic, you don't know. But who holds emergency meeting over virus variants? The World Health Organization's Emergency Committee met 2 weeks early on Thursday to discuss the urgent threat from rapidly spreading new coronavirus variants. Newly identified mutations of the virus, which appear to be significantly more infectious, come as spiking case numbers force many countries to enforce new restrictions. The committee normally gathers every 3 months, but the WHO brought the meeting forward to discuss the mutations. We're going to talk about Biden, who seems to be helping his people. President-elect Joe Biden has unveiled a $1.9 trillion stimulus plan for the coronavirus-sapped U.S. economy before he takes office next week. If passed by Congress, it would include $1 trillion for households, which direct payments of $1,400 to all Americans. The relief proposal includes $415 billion to fight the virus and $440 billion for small businesses. Mr. Biden, a Democrat, has promised to beat the pandemic that killed more than 385,000 people in the US. He campaigned last year, vowing to do a better job handling the virus than President Donald Trump, a Republican. I think it's funny that they put that this is Republican, this is not, just in case you don't know. North Korea unveils new submarine-launched missiles. Yo, these guys, they're not there to play.
So
North Korea, yes?
So I'm sorry to cut you. It's just that it's disturbing me, this thing of North Korea. Like, I'm feeling it in my heart. Like, this thing has been going on for like, now, ever since I started doing this show. I've been affiliated with news all the time. North Korea is always gunning out on nuclear things and always gunning out on America. It's scaring me.
It's very scary.
They're always making warning, like,
yeah.
I have a missile.
No, they just trying to tell you after school is after school. But North Korea has unveiled a new type of submarine-launched ballistic missile described by state media as the world's worst weapon. Rather, the world's most powerful weapon. Several of the missiles were displayed at a parade overseen by leader Kim Jong-un, reported state media. The show of military strength comes days before the inauguration of Biden as U.S. president. Like, what is the relation? What is the relation? Why are you buying guns when this guy's about to be a presidential? It also follows a rare political meeting where Kim Jong-un decreed the U.S. as the country's biggest enemy. No, those shots are fired.
Like, serious.
Those shots are fired. It's very personal, this thing between North Korea and America.
It really is.
It really is.
Shout out, by the way, to everyone that's currently joining us. It is exactly 7 minutes past 8 right now, guys. Yes, man, the North Korean guy, the I won't say fat guy, the big bone guy, because apparently it's not the politically correct way of saying people are big. But anyway, the big bone guy is out here. Yes, that guy. He's out here trying to incite like World War Z.
Sure. I'm actually going to try and get this picture so that Tech can put it up.
Yeah.
And you guys can see it, because this picture is a swear word.
I want to see this.
Yeah, man. So anyway, shout out to you guys. Please send in your comments. Now, we're going to move on to the next part of our big topic that we're going to be talking about. This one is going to be interesting. Open relationship.
That is a very interesting topic, Jamal, because, you know, I'm in an open relationship. My girlfriend knows I date other people. And the girlfriend has even next. Girlfriend thinks that she's in a loving relationship. Girlfriend thinks she's safe. And the boyfriend, no. She knows about us. Come sleep over. Sleep in our bed.
Yeah. I really want to find out from you guys. Please make sure that you send in your topics, actually, and your comments, rather, in terms of this topic that we have right now. We are talking open relationships. Are you for open relationship or are you against it? But before we go into that one, let's go into Never Have I Ever now. And this one is actually going to be fun. It's crazy Never Have I Ever questions. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have done it, I'm going to say it again. If you have done it, we use the word what?
Love.
No.
Melville.
Sorry.
Yes. If you have done it, you use the word Melville. If you haven't done it, you use the word love. You can play along with us also, guys. Send in your comments in terms of that. And if you have a story also to tell us about what our Never Have I Ever, please just send in that comment. Or you can send us a voice note at 066 013 4229. Yeah, we're not saying it today because we are flipping Friday. Why are we flipping Friday?
Yeah?
We're flipping Friday.
We're flipping the Friday.
How about we do this?
Let's
Once is the number one. I want to see if you guys even remember. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So this is what's gonna happen.
Wait.
He's so excited. I don't know what he's
I'm gonna say 0.
Yeah.
And then you say
6.
And then you say.
Is this the number?
Yeah.
Man, I was about to give myself phone number. Wait, don't do that to me. I wasn't ready, homie.
Oh, okay. You know it. You know the number. You do know that number. You talk to that number most of the time. You know that number.
Yeah.
Come. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah?
She's not ready.
Yeah, like, wait. So you want me to say the number?
Okay, this is what's gonna happen.
I know the number.
Yeah.
Do you want me to say the number?
No. You're gonna
please.
say only one number of the number.
Yeah.
Of the numbers.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
0,
6,
6,
0,
1,
3,
4,
2,
2.
9.
Yeah.
Why is this guy making us do so much work? The other shows don't do that.
Other shows are not unconventional like how we are. They are not as entertaining as we are. Let's be honest. Anyway, no, let me not say that. Hey,
Do you remember the tube number?
there,
The tube number.
tube number.
083 903 3001. 083 903 3001. 083 903 3001.
I'm sure 50% of
Yeah, but that's so long. Yeah, dude, like that's like
because they
my,
were born in 2015, all of them.
And Dub said goodbye for the last time, eh?
who?
When?
When?
I remember before you finish, you keep on walking away. Bye bye.
Tube finished?
Bye.
Tube doesn't exist anymore?
Seriously, it doesn't.
No, Dub, man. I'm talking about Dub. The
Oh,
character.
it's Dub.
Don't come with sad news
Dub.
like that,
No,
man.
Oh.
guys, you guys, you're not expecting bad news. Why are you guys expecting bad news?
Because
They
of the way you
Dub
say
speak like
hello.
that. How did Dub speak like?
Remember when Dub.
Almost like
Yeah,
the
the
squeaky voice or something.
yeah,
Bye
very- like,
It
bye.
was very nasal.
Bye
Bye bye.
If you walk away, like,
Dub had COVID. Bye.
Amara. Dabarino.
Let's get to the game, anyways. Before, right?
It can like a dub. Oh,
These guys are
Convivo
stupid.
to like SBC too. Got dub.
Hey! Tiwa.
Oh man, a comment here from Nombusa saying this group effort.
What you talking about, Mbuso?
It's just like we know the YoTV address. Hey, YoTV, go to YoTV and PO Box 301, Melville 301. Yeah. What was it again?
I wasn't a TV girl. I was out there watching Dab.
I
It's a
forgot.
bit of a coconut.
No, I forgot it.
I also forgot
Come
it.
on, Mbuso.
Nombusa, remind us, man, YoTV, what's eating. And then we have a comment also from Sun is like, scream Sharaba.
What it do, Shamalam Bam, Skibram?
Okay.
And she did this even yesterday. I like the energy with the same energy.
All right, guys, let's do this. Let's go.
Yeah, let's
All right,
go.
cool. Are you ready, guys?
Yes, you ready, brother?
Yeah, brother. Shut up, just don't do that, Jay.
So if you've done it, you say love.
Yeah.
If you haven't
No,
done
no,
it,
no,
if you
no,
I
haven't
don't-
done it, you
Yeah.
say
Say that.
Melville. So
Wait.
guys,
No, you're
opposite.
turning
Flip
around,
it.
Bruce.
Flip
so
it.
if I've done it, what do I say?
You say Marvel, Bruce.
Okay, cool. If I've done it, Melville.
Mm-hmm.
If I have not, love.
Love. Yes,
I
Bruce.
hope I remember that. Yeah.
Let's go.
All
Let's
right.
get into it, brother.
You guys ready?
Your put.
All right, Bruce. Here it is.
Your put.
So never have I ever skinny dipped.
Marvel.
Marvel.
Love.
You
No,
have-
Marvel,
no,
Marvel,
okay.
Marvel.
Okay.
Why y'all thinking for me? Why y'all fake?
No, we're not
Ah,
thinking. We're about to
they
ask
No,
you.
we were about to ask
We're about
you.
to ask you.
Like,
I
why?
don't ask you why you asking me.
Because you don't want to ask me. So I want to ask you.
You must
Okay.
ask.
Must ask. Let's go.
Okay, cool. So can you talk about the experiences though?
No. Moving right along.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right, Bruce. Here's the next one. Never have I ever sharp loved it.
Love.
Ah,
Marvel.
love.
Marvel love.
Marvel. I'll be honest, bro.
Oh,
Let's
I
not
love
think about the
Marvel.
game.
Love. Love. Anybody
Ah.
trying to incriminate themselves? Come on,
Up to
child.
fifth.
I'm proud of you.
I ain't never done it.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, you should
Up
be
to
dead.
fifth.
You? Come on, man. I did it.
And then if you
I was a
do-
kid.
I've actually done it.
Yeah, I know. Yes.
And I go to the garage actually.
Yeah.
I
Then,
want to-
I know. Everyone done. That total
Bruh.
garage. We messed it
Bruh.
up, eh?
Yo, no, it's like they know you know. We know this one, so we can see him take. No, it's fine. He stays around. Leave
Yeah.
him.
Leave him.
We
He's gonna
go
come
collect
back.
Because at some point, there was
Yeah.
a time where I did it, and I felt like, no, man. I think 3 cameras saw me.
Yeah.
But then I went to the shop the following day. Nobody said. I even met up with the boss.
Yeah.
So nothing,
Crystal.
like- yeah, Crystal.
Yeah.
Like, how are you?
And she looks at you in that way.
Because I hope
She
you
looked at the job,
know.
it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, how are you good?
Yeah. Nah, but she knows how much money.
Because
we
I
pay.
hope
She
you
makes
know the
money.
niggas in Kibaki
That teacher guy.
is messing up your garage, okay? Girl, I just saying.
But it was for me. That was back then. I think I was in high school.
Yeah.
High school, grade 8, grade 9. Also, and I also did it. Guys, I'm being completely honest. I also did it also when I was still in primary school. When I was still living in Nikole. There's Sontonga, when you go to Sontonga Mall. You don't know, guys.
Where's that?
Sontonga Mall, Dukule 7 in Katlehong.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you go on that route going up, after a Smiling Tree, there's a place called Smiling Tree.
Smiling tree.
Look at that smile.
It's smiling tree, man.
Yeah.
What's up?
So when you go up, there's that garage. Up there, people,
Yeah.
that garage,
Why in my garage? Why in my garage so?
Because garages are always the
They don't
garages.
have
man.
that guy who takes the sleep after.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like and ironically, the first one, it was a chocolate. I think I explained this on the show previously. It was a chocolate, and it was my friend because my mom, man, like Oreos. It's not Oreos, man, not Oreos, Arrows.
Arrows.
So it was a time Arrows started, like the first year Arrows came to South Africa.
Sure.
And I asked my mom for money. She gave me R5. And at that time, it was those big slabs. And the big slab was like close to like for my 10 or something, at that time.
9 rand.
Yeah, 9 rand, 99. Yeah, it was always 9 rand 99 cents. And then they give you 10 cents
And
change.
give you 10 cents
But you're like,
also.
no, man, I want 1 cent. Like, it's, where's the 1 cent? But no, I'm going to do 1
I don't know,
cent.
1 cent. You remember that
Yeah,
time? Like,
yeah.
no, we don't have 1 cent. It's like
Yeah.
10 cents. I'm like, oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So that's why nowadays it's 90. 9
Yeah,
rand
but
90.
it's- Yeah.
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 So anyway, my friend was like, nah, bro, why don't you do what like I do? Put it inside, and then run out like you have a stomach ache.
So each and every time you took
No,
something,
it was only, I did it twice. I only shoplifted twice. Once was in Katlehong, and then the second time I'm serious. Second time was at Thato.
I hope the hip hop police are listening. Let's I hope the hip hop police listening to all this incriminating evidence. These two boys talking about where they stole. They gonna
Hip-hop.
come for you.
Hip hop police.
The reference, I get there's people that always listen. The feds are always listening to rappers
Yeah.
when they talk about stuff. So I'm making that.
Yeah.
That went.
Connect.
I'm sorry, like that flew over my
Past the
head.
headphones.
Like, I think it went even underneath also. It was like just going. through
Yeah,
the
I see
loopholes
you.
also.
I see you.
So here's the next one. For those who just joined us right now, it is exactly 18 minutes past 8 right now. We were playing Never Have I Ever. Never have I ever joined the Mile High Club.
Love. No.
I don't know.
Love.
Which one is when you haven't done it? Love.
Yeah. Never have I ever danced on a bar.
Melville.
Melville. Wow, you have? I did it at White House.
I did it.
White
at
House played you?
Greenside.
Yeah.
Bantu sa bohloko jwang. There was a club. A club e leng e tletse makgowa a etsang di-drugs. Ho no le monate mo, like, ke di etse di-drugs ne but
Yeah, what was happening? Yeah.
what was the name of that club, man? It was always loud. We'd dance, we'd get on the tables. 2 seconds later, the waiters would move us. When they move, shapaka, like a cloth that they're
Yeah.
cleaning with shapaka in there, and then you move. And then when they've gone out, you go back,
Back again.
again.
Yeah.
And then you keep dancing. Yeah, that was the life.
And what about you? What was your experience? When did you do it? Where did you do it?
I was actually White House Lane, but I was DJing actually.
White
Yeah.
House Parade View.
Yeah.
I was DJing, like the crowd was just going crazy. And I just lost it. I was also halfway out.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I just
yeah.
was like, ah!
And then you went on the table. Then you're like,
Hayabo, 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 hayabo.
Zaga.
Dude.
I actually did it also there, and it was at the top floor.
Yeah.
At the White House,
Yeah.
top floor,
Yeah.
right? And the owner, doctor.
Mm.
Well, he's a doctor. I mean, doctor. I don't know what to call it. Like the owner, the fake guy.
Doctor.
Why
Doesn't Msamkwane own that joint?
No, it's the doctor.
Because Msamkwane owned that whole piece of property, the whole
The property, yeah.
the
But
whole
the
white, the
good
whole white
doctor, the
building.
fat guy.
Mm.
You know the fat guy?
Mm.
Yeah, the doctor that started the surgery also.
Oh, and the salon before
Yes,
it was for dreadlocks.
yes. So he
I
was,
remember that.
yeah. So he was the guy because I was emceeing also
Oh,
at
yeah?
that time. So
Oh, yeah?
I think the only time you can jump on the bar at White House instead of getting those guys.
Yeah.
Hey, my man, what are you doing?
Yeah. So it's
Calm down. What's wrong with you?
So as an MC and a DJ,
You have an advantage, you know.
Yeah.
So that's the only time that I actually had an experience of being on the bar, and I actually had a lady also to climb up on the bar.
Wait, no
and
mind.
dance. You know how it is, man. You know how it is, man. You get that
Yes.
thing. All right.
I climbed on a room divider at a party. It was a party in Greenside.
How
years ago.
How high was this room divider?
No, how low was the
How
room
low was
divider?
it?
Can I tell you how many people were on the room divider?
Room
It was
divider.
me. These people don't know me now. We just all ended up at the same party.
Mm.
It was me. It was my friend Lerato Sokulu. It was Sugar Smacks from Squatter Camp.
Yeah,
someone
Libza.
else. There were 4 of us on that thing. That party
Libza
was
was
a jump
on.
off.
Libza was on that thing like. Alimkana Joe.
I remember getting off that room divider and thinking, "Oh my goodness, this thing did not fall."
Yeah, was it that strong though?
It was old school room
Old school.
divider. I don't know how that Lerato, if you're listening, please share the story. Like, because I have blanks. That day we left the house. We came back 2 days later. Me and my friend Lerato Sokulu.
Since you went to go buy bread, you came back
Was it
home
December?
2 days back.
No, it was 2010.
December.
2010 was
2010,
December,
December
from
every day,
January to December.
Every day 2010 in South Africa was
I
a December
attended
moment.
class
Isn't that
twice
actually-
in 2010. I was still at EFTA. I know why I failed 2000 because Philip was here.
Philip,
Philip
it is
was
here.
here.
Yes. All right, guys, we are playing Never Have I Ever. You can join in and send in your comments. Also, this is ilovemarble.live. And please do assist us also in terms of your comments of the Never Have I Ever. If you have like maybe one, snacks one that you have in you, like, guys, Never Have I Ever this.
Tell us
We'll
if
read
you
it.
ever.
Yes, we'll read it out for you. So here's the next one. This is going to be interesting. Never have
Really?
never have I ever urinated in public.
Melville. Alesikhathi lesimethanda ukujayiva ejunk on me. Usuke soyethe ebusuku kumele uye-East Rand. Awuchamanga before usuka eRockville. Halfway masondlulele ngase-Boysens. Uyastopa ntwana. Release. Release. I remember those days.
Come, Silver.
Yeah, man.
I'm fun.
There's no way.
Guys, can I say this? Would this be maybe
There's no
seen
way.
as being chauvinistic or somewhat? But I don't believe there's any male. Maybe only a few. But if you
Larry
are
is
just,
one of them.
I doubt. Also,
I doubt Larry has pissed like a public king.
you reckon?
You're my kind of guy, Larry. I hate it. I
Like
hate
you can see
hate
Larry
watching
there.
a man
like
piss in
even
public.
you know why I'm saying this? Because a groove, guys. Groove.
There's no way you can
Groove.
Okay, the toilet thing. There's
Groove.
a whole lot of people
Toilet
in
is
the
the
toilets.
dirtiest place you're gonna go to at Groove.
Groove, bro.
Yeah, that's
like,
the worst place.
groove,
Oh.
bro. Like I actually had an incident when one of the girls that we went with to Groove was like, "You're gonna drive me to the garage for me to go take a leak. I'm not taking a leak." I'm
I'm
like, "But
that
the toilets
girl.
are empty." I was like, "So?"
I'm that girl.
I'm like, "Oh,
Drive
So
me home
now-
so I can pee, babe, and then we'll come back for the second set.
Yeah, like the girls do that.
like how woman?"
But I took the whole day. I just scale. I saw what you scale up until I feel interesting.
How long can
Where
you hold?
toilet?
How long can you hold in your urine?
If I haven't been drinking alcohol, really long.
Yeah.
And it's not wise though, because that thing makes her sick.
Yeah,
And I think the reason why that girl asked you to take her somewhere is because we can catch
Diseases.
a UTI just from standing and not doing anything. Like, okay, that's an exaggeration, but like we're very
And like, I was about to
sensitive.
say, like, what?
What?
We're very sensitive, and that's why a lot of women don't sit; they squat when they pee, when they use like public toilets. But the most dreadful toilet is a toilet at Groove.
Yeah, groove. Yeah.
In a girl's bathroom, it's like you're using it. Women turn into monsters
Yeah.
when they are at Groove. They turn into filthy street begging monsters, and you can tell by how we keep our toilets. I
have to say this. I just got turned off. Any woman that I'm gonna meet in Groove, I just know I'm turned
Hey
off.
guys, the toilet is a Groove.
Yeah.
Umuntu ukhama kanjani? Cha ukhona ngeengel. Ukhama ngeengel, girl. You can't sit, you can't stand, you have to hold your pants because if you let them fall off, the pants are gonna touch someone's pee on the floor. Like, no girls.
Oh my!
No
So
girls.
let him come in a pants, really.
I don't know what women do when they're drunk, is what I'm trying to tell you. But we are just
Because that happens
ungovernable.
in the guys' bathrooms, actually.
Yeah.
Well, like, whatever, like, you smell piss everywhere. Like, even
Oh,
you don't feel safe
gross,
to
man.
wash your hands.
You don't.
In a basin, like,
Oh man.
no, never mind.
I think with us it's that whole thing of squatting. And once you've had a couple of drinks in your system, you don't aim so good.
Can I
So-
ask that question? And then what happens to people like Uzodwa who decide to piss in a basin?
No, I've heard of stories like that because the girls' queue was too long.
Too long.
Because
And
there
then
were
you
two
decide
girls in there doing God knows what that were taking too long. Or there was me in the other cubicle sleeping because I'm that girl. I don't know how to handle my alcohol. So I get so
You saw my
drunk.
cap?
And the only safe space for
in the
me,
toilet booth.
yes, the only safe space for me where there isn't a creepy man is the girls' bathroom. And I go there and I recuperate and I sleep. And then I hear girls banging. Yeah.
I'm taking a break.
I'm taking a sleep. I'm taking a sleep. Wait. Yo, scream rams ngafa. Yo,
Oh my God.
can you happen like that?
All right, guys. Here's
No
Yes.
booze.
I like
Oh.
it.
Blame
like,
it on
no,
the
that's what it is, Nombu. So you
Yeah.
have to blame it on the
Blame it on the booze, body feeling loose. Blame it on the door, body in the zone. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol.
Thank you, Mama.
It's a pleasure.
Yes.
Let's go to the next one.
Yeah, jinx it babao, jinx it babao, jinx it babao, jinx it babao, jinx it babao.
Person.
All right,
Oh,
guys.
bro, what is that? 5 colors and 5 colors.
Yeah, here it is, guys. Here it is. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? You're ready. Never have I ever wet the bed over the age of 18.
Petape?
Never have I ever wet the bed over the age of 18.
Love.
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 I plead the
Love.
fifth.
What happened?
Yo, bruh, it was rough, bruh.
You thought like
Bruh, it
you
was
dreaming.
rough, bruh. It was
I
rough,
know what
bruh.
happened.
It was rough, bruh. Bruh, it was. I thought I was having a weird dream.
If we ever go out partying and we
Yo.
bump into a really nice group of girls, this is the story I'm going to share with them about you.
and you, I can't use
Thato was
I
pissed
can't
his
use-
pants, so it's okay. We're all friends. This is a safe space. Thato was pissed his pants.
When I woke up, bruh, dog, like I was drunk, bruh. I was like pissed. You know when you're pissed to that point that when you go to the bed and you, before you even lay on the bed, you're already spinning.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that feeling.
like you get on the bed like really slow, like
That feeling is why I don't like alcohol.
that's the only part I hate
Yo.
about drinking. But having to go to sleep drunk.
Can we have a beer today? I think we deserve a beer. One quart.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, not that guy.
oh my God.
It's
I forgot
lockdown.
Cyril did the things.
It's not that. It's
It's so depressing. And I'm craving a
would've
beer
been a
right
good idea,
now.
though.
It would have been. We would have. If it was open, we would have.
That's Jeffrey Papa.
Sweet. When my water broke, I thought I was peeing on myself.
I want to know about that actually.
We don't have time for it though.
Okay.
Okay.
Ngizokutshela mngani, when you take a walk,
Yeah,
ngizokutshela.
okay.
No, you'll talk about it after.
I don't want to talk
Okay.
about it
We-
now
We can talk about it.
anymore.
Nah, Mara, we need to. We need
No,
to.
I'm gonna do my news headlines. Then it's gonna be fine. then I don't care.
Structure.
No, it's alright. You see what he does to me, hey? Umkenele hanung, but it's fine. Let's go.
All right, guys. It is exactly 8 to 29 right now, guys. And that means it is time for us 29.
28.
29.
28.
29, guys.
Hey,
Still
I had the
28.
phone and
Even
my laptop.
Ebenezer and I did
29.
this. He was like, "It is time. It's time right now.
29.
It's time." And we're like,
No,
"That's
it's
not the
29.
time."
Last question.
It's 20. You see,
Now it's 29.
I
Now
told
it's-
you there was
no,
29.
that. Last question.
I told you it was 29.
Last question.
I can foresee the future.
Oh, brother.
There's no last
Brother
question.
Tunde.
There's no last question. There's no last question. Let's tell people what they need to look forward to in Freaky Fridays on Marvel Drive.
Oh, I thought it was the bottom of our headlines.
Now we play an ad, then we go to bottom of the hour, Marvel.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? I'll play it myself. Hey, I'll play it myself.
My name is Mletisi, hanging out with my beautiful team, Tejo Mabena, fixing her crown as always. The crown that never falls.
It never falls.
Never falls.
It is super glued to my head.
Oh yeah. Okay, but like, what would you do like if you woke up a guy? Like, okay, so Kali look at you because clearly this thing is not going anywhere. Yeah. Now you're done crying because this thing's not going anywhere.
What can I do?
Like,
I should go to the doctor
I'd
once.
go out
get a
and I'd ask out a
transgender.
girl.
No,
If I were
ew, no.
What do you mean?
Wow.
How you don't want your own poison?
I like. No,
Yeah.
not say this one.
You don't want
Just keep quiet. No, that's just like, oh no.
No.
Then I have to deal with the other gender. Which
Yeah.
is, yo,
Which is the girl?
girls are a lot of work. First of all,
Hey, okay, this is over where good. If you woke up a girl,
I'd be traumed.
really?
I would be very traumed.
Really?
Yes. I don't want to see it. I don't.
There's a reason why you
there's a
say
reason.
some things. You know what happened to
Yeah.
me?
what happened?
I went out
Mm.
with my then Muntu, right?
Yes.
We get to groove, and obviously ngoba ngine-taste umuntu wami muhle,
Hello.
yabo.
Yes.
For sure.
So manje abanye sebayamfenza, yabo.
Yes.
Does this guy not write his number on a serviette?
Oh my
Wafika wayibeka
goodness.
la.
In front of you.
Yes.
Certainly.
Ihleli etafuleni.
Namanga.
Groove.
What did you do?
Ngayibukela.
Mm.
Ngiyahlala ngiyamina.
So wait, do they know
Ngayithatha.
that you guys were together first
Yeah.
of all? Oh, okay.
Ngayithatha.
Yeah.
Ngayifaka ku-ice bucket.
Yes.
Yathi nayimanzi kahle.
What?
Ngayikhipha. Ngayithi. I went over to his table.
Yes.
Ngayikhipha
like
ngathi, I'm so sorry. I think you lost this.
Yeah.
Yes, we are back, guys. We are back in Shubaba. It is the. I'm sorry. Like, really, I don't know if a Shubaba is back, but yes, we are back, just like a Shubaba.
You are watching Melville Street's 2.1 Breakfast Show. The age restriction is 16 LPS. Susana Bantwana. Asubona Bantwana. Abo baby Jake Matlala. Asuseni. Asuseni. Yatukana la. Skuma sex la.
By the way, that was basically a good promo. By the way, nice shout out to the guys at Melville Drive. You can join them, guys, at 3 until 5 p.m. every single weekday. And do not forget, after this show is Melville Rush coming through with the Cookie Monster, Warner the Great, and the CEO. I'm a yellow bone. What's the station?
They really are. Like the three of them are the yellowest.
And we are like the
No, you better stop.
Marcy Brown.
You ain't in this. Me and Silva in the same
Alright,
WhatsApp
guys.
group.
Guys,
You
we're in the
are
same
on-
WhatsApp group.
You are
guys.
on Tinder. Me and him are on the same WhatsApp group. You're in some other social media platform. You are on what's that Signal? You're on Signal. Moving swiftly along, Bakayeso.
Yo.
Oh, and this is not colorism, is it? I don't know.
It
You
is
let me know.
colorism. It's on steroids. And
I know this was gonna come through,
you
but
just cutted
actually
me
this
out.
is colorism.
Dude.
Dude. Politically correct. PC
Maratana Mara,
rules.
can you do this? Do this. Also, what I'm doing here. Come here. And don't say what's it. Don't know again.
Nah, ay,
All right,
What?
Silva.
Mm.
Silva, please tell us, buddy, what's happening right now in civil sports, man? You wanted us to talk about netball.
Yes, my king. It's unconventional.
No, ulangala.
Oh yeah.
Ulangala.
The headlines at the bottom of the hour for your unconventional news, courtesy of ENCA, are it may be too soon to reopen schools, says Naptosa. Still keeping it with ENCA, who holds emergency meeting over virus variants. Over at BBC, Biden unveils $1.9 trillion U.S. economic package, relief package. Still keeping it with BBC, North Korea unveils new submarine-launched missiles, a big zap sign to America.
Not from us.
I
It's
like-
what we
like-
were reading. Not from us. I'm just
I love your
saying.
news. I love your news.
I'm just
Thandile
saying.
indaba zami.
Yo, ngithanda indaba zakho.
Eish.
Yo.
Kulindaba.
Yo.
Indaba zakho ke wena.
zakho.
Ngeke ubheke indaba zabantu. Ezakho zithini indaba zakho?
Let's dive into it.
Yeah, dove.
This Silver Sports right now.
Yeah.
It's mainly concentrating to my sister because of she reminded me of something yesterday.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to tell her yesterday, but then I was like, you know what? Let me just make her happy because she's not the only one. I'm definitely sure.
Yeah.
Right? But then I was looking.
Your actual
But
sister or
anyways,
me?
Yeah, I was also a bit
Oh,
confused.
I was
Also, I was like,
Are we talking about
just
labor?
like,
Are we talking about me?
like,
But
who
I
are we
did-
talking? Oh, okay.
I thought you were just
You know, like,
because
You-
you're
you
random
know,
like
you
that.
know,
So
like-
just-
I thought you had coffee.
You thought I was cheating.
Yeah.
All
man.
right, let's dive into it. With the Silver Sports, Seven Stars seek to raise funds and awareness for charity Impact with a new partnership. You know 7 Stars?
No, baby, I don't.
Guys, can you guys look at this? I'm sorry to cut you. Look at that comment, guys.
Which comment?
Can you read on my thing?
Yeah,
I can't
please
see
read
that
on your
comment.
thing. Like, I'm sorry to cut you. Like, sorry, guys, but this needs to be addressed.
Happy.
This needs to be addressed. Can you guys look at that private chat?
Oh, okay.
Happy.
Did you see it?
Wait, what's the private chat?
Boom.
Oh, this
You are not serious right now.
I wanna hear her comment.
let's move on. Let's move on.
Let's go. Yeah. Thanks, Silva.
Okay, so Active Impact, a charity that supports disabled young people, will feature on the front of 7 Stars new kit as part of a new fundraising and awareness building partnership. The Gloucester share. It's not Gloucester, anyways. And because I actually googled it and then they said it's pronounced Gloucester, Gloucestershire, but then when you read it, it says Gloucester.
Say what Google says.
Gloucestershire-based inclusion charity will have its name and logo displayed on the senior kit as the Stars headline sponsor for the 2021 season. So while the world of sports is busy postponing other matches, busy cancelling, reevaluating, looking, banning people, at least something is happening with netball. They're looking forward to the season that's going to start the beginning of February.
Okay.
And then we're looking at the Silver Stars.
The
Seven
Silver
Stars.
Stars.
I love myself, man.
Yeah.
So at least something good also is happening. I feel like this is the same thing as I was reading yesterday about even the week before about Bianca Smith, about Naomi Osaka, and now we're looking at the 7 Stars. Like what I'm highlighting actually is women doing something big. So from your side as a person with, did you play netball in school?
I was a goal attack.
Yes, you did say so. Now, as a netball player, and how is? Can you walk me through netball game actually? Because I only read about it, I've watched it, but then not necessarily watching it. But then the guys always looking at the girls playing netball.
So what do you
understand what the sport is really about? I know a lot of people don't really understand. Like you were explaining, you were what?
I was a goal attack.
You are a goal attack. Well, what's a goal attack? Is it a striker? Is it a defender?
So goal attacks are strikers, and then my defender is a goal defense, and their partner is the goal defense and the goalkeeper are allowed in the circle. And with the goal attack and the goal shooter are in the circle with the goal defense and the goalkeeper from the other team. And they basically one is attack, one is defense. You're basically trying to score. They're basically trying to not let you score and take the ball to the other side of the field. Because the field is divided, not the field, the court is divided in thirds. There's either side of the court has deep ball like basketball. So the goalkeeper and the goal shooter will be there from either team and on this side as well. And the basically the whole point of the game is just to score, and the other team is supposed to not let you score. And it consists of one team will consist of a goal attack, goal defense, goal shooter, goalkeeper, wing attack, wing defense, and a center. A center is allowed all over the court except in the circle.
Which circle?
The circle that
goal attack and
the goalkeeper where we shoot.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called in netball. In netball.
I don't know in netball.
Not in netball, in basketball. There's also that place, that circle. So the center, something is not allowed in that shandies to make a score. And then we have two refs, and then there's benches as well.
So basically it is almost the same as basketball, although you don't bounce the
we're
ball.
not allowed to bounce the ball, and we're not allowed to move with the ball. So that's
I've noticed that
bouncing is handling.
Steps.
Bouncing is handling, and then traveling with the ball is foot fault.
Okay, now having to go deep into this thing, I'm looking at what this team is actually doing. I've realized that with netball, it actually does bring a whole lot of crowds. you know, like netball, especially kokasi, like, you know, netball is one of the sports that it's based on females, right?
Oh, look at that.
Especially black women.
Yeah.
Right. And then like Henskage, like I thought he was gonna jump in. So I see he's on planet.
He's getting pictures
X.
for reference.
You understand? Like, it's him. I thought it was Tech. I almost gave props to
What has
people.
Tech done?
What has Tech done in life?
What has Tech done for you?
Is this you, Tech? It's you.
Oh, it's Tech. Oh,
Seize Thato.
Thato, you are gonna sit there and take the credit.
Seize Thato.
Utoile.
Seize. So yeah, as I was saying, like you know Thato go kasi. Or you whenever the other school will come and challenge your school, LA netball, all the guys they would rather go to the netball.
Oh, yes.
And watch everything.
Yes.
But another thing, it's not only guys, it's everyone.
Yeah.
Right. That's how nice netball is. And then having to have a team that's actually supporting the disabled and doing the charity work and stuff like that, you know, during times like this also, because of now we shouldn't forget about other issues while we're still having, yes, we have to choose a struggle, but then we still have other issues that are not solved. You understand? So we like with netball, I would like to see more of this, especially in South Africa. You understand? Because we have this thing of
mind the business.
You understand? Yes, a lot of people they're busy doing the sanitary and everything. But looking at the influencers around you, I would like to see more of netball, more Mzansi having to take a big step on that part because of it's concentrated and also netball is not really a sport as per se, you know. Soccer, you change the channel. Soccer. You see netball in one channel, and for especially for like 15 seconds. You understand? But then now you go through the headlines of over the other websites. You see that they've been playing somewhere. The national team went to play with England and stuff like that. But then arena. But yet the support is very big. That's the thing. Don't get that wrong. Support netball is very big.
Netball games. Watala.
Like
Kokasi. Watala Koskolo.
To go play and stuff like that. Like,
even school games, they get a big turnout.
I
Provincial games get a big turnout.
I used to check it out also, like in the townships where the girls, like in the township where they're playing netball in the township, and then you have a group of people just walking towards like, the court. The tournaments. Yeah, so it's been a good feat. Yeah.
So like I would like to see more of these type of activations. You understand? Monitoring. We need to raise this awarenesses like of issues that are happening. You know, like
using netball,
you know, as
driver.
Yes, you know, like more tournaments are based on charities and stuff like that. Because of, as I say, man, it's a sport that's underrated, but then it's doing the most.
Like female hockey.
It's underrated, but it's doing the most. You know, so these are platforms we should actually jump into. You understand? And try to and like I don't know.
Because we're actually limiting yourself. When you look at the Olympics and you look at how many sports are actually there,
out there,
some of them are actually. Some of them are based on like the environment, like that one where, what is it called? The movie Cool Runnings was based on it. With those Jamaican guys. Yeah. Some of them are based on where you are, and also, but ice skating you can do it anyway. You have ice skating rings, but there's so many different sports, and as a country, we choose to focus on these three: fela, soccer, rugby, and cricket. And there's so many things, bro.
So guys, by the way, for those who just joined us right now, it is exactly 8:45. Do not forget to go visit our social media pages. It is at ilovemarvel.live on Facebook, and also it is I Love Marvel Space Live on YouTube and I Love Marvel L on Twitter. But you need to subscribe to our YouTube page and create views also in terms of what we are trying to get out of you guys. You need to subscribe onto that. So right now we're going to move on to our second feature, by the way, our final feature. It is exactly 8:45 or 8:44 because button sharp.
Have you done open relationship?
That's the one we're doing now.
Okay.
And I wanted to hear your thoughts actually over this,
Over the netball part.
Yeah, and the whole movement that should happen
regarding the netball.
Yeah.
No, for me, I mean, I've watched a couple of like these tournaments that they would have like on TV, like on Super Sports and stuff like that, right? But however, I don't see a lot of netball advertisements going out. You know what I mean? I feel like the biggest thing in order for the movement to actually be that big is that more money needs to be flooded into it. It's as simple as that. Like, more money needs to be flooded into it in terms of the marketing part of it. I mean, if we used to like going to go watch netball, I used to like going to go watch netball, even though I'm bored with Genzaland, because sometimes I was like, but that kid was offside.
Yeah. You think offside, man?
Yeah. Like, there are places where you're restricted and there's places where you can go. It's like if a center finds himself in the goal, it's offside.
Okay.
Yeah, but for me it was a different. I didn't see the rules also of offside. I mean, I was just like, I'm offside. I'm passing for Pambi. That's an offside. But you end up learning out of it. Yeah. And also, obviously, at the first time, also when we started also with this thing, is that we started off watching netball because of the school sports that we used to go to. So at school, whenever we go play soccer and something like that, we'd go netball team, hockey team, and stuff.
It will always be the.
And then they're like, "Hey, go support," And you have your girlfriend plays netball, like, "Baby, come watch," and you're like, "Okay, I'm gonna come watch."
And then the skirt is flying high there when she jumps. It's like. Ships, and then the boys are there. They don't know the game rules, nothing. They are just there. And if the boys are from your school, they are cheering for the opposition party because they are dancing your bums in the air. So now they are going to cheer for Sunward, and it's like, but St. Catherine's boys, you are supposed to be supporting us, and they're just like, no, well done, Sunward. Sunward High once beat St. Catherine's 42-7. 42-7. I Baba those girls. I'm sure half of them play provincial or something. They play like these provincial girls. The way they jump and catch the ball, halfway before they've landed, they've already thrown the ball. Hey, Sunward Park High School. Hey,
so Mr. Manager, do something about it. So I was just raising something to
all right. We'll do something about it. Let's move on now, guys, to something that we need to talk about.
Yeah,
we are right now moving along to open relationship. There's some commotion along that, Joe.
And
like
it's so loud.
Like Joe, like what this there,
they're
Joe,
like
their own show. Like Joe, like
you can do that.
What's going on?
I'm not here, brother.
Yeah, bro, not here, bro. This is I Love Marvel.live. This is no war.
They're talking about you.
Guys.
You see,
come here, with your chest.
If I can ask you now what we were talking about just previously, what would you say?
And it's
we want you to be specific about it.
Yeah.
There's so much attitude in that voice. There's so much attitude in that voice. I want us to mute her.
Yeah, let's do this. This is how you mute a person. The speaker.
So he's muted us as well.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, well, we are here. People can hear us.
Yeah.
But I can't hear feedback on my microphone.
Yeah, it's fine.
You can hear
Can the people still hear us?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Oh, okay. This is weird. I want to hear myself. Stop it. Let's take it back. And like that, you're back.
Kind of smooth,
yeah, back like crack.
Shout out, by the way, to the tech department. Don't be angry. Don't worry. So this is what we're going to be doing right now, guys. We're going to be looking at open relationships and whether we are for it or against it. I'm going to start with you, Silva.
You like chatting with me, ne?
He really does.
He likes chatting with me, ne?
Like,
start, Silva.
I know what's going to happen. So, yeah,
open relationship, my king. For me.
Language, now.
Yeah, that tall guy from one of the other shows was like, yeah, I love this morning's show, eh? I love that. And then he said the swear word, and I was like, what? This guy eats today with so much attitude. If you're listening, yeah.
Talking to you.
You know.
Yeah, but I know very well. There's only one tall guy here.
Okay.
But
yeah. So for me, it's a no-no. Having to be in an open relationship. Me, sometimes I'm selfish. You know, I want what's mine to be mine alone.
Yeah.
You know,
you're possessive.
I'm possessive. Thank you, ma. I'm very possessive. You know. So I've never been to an open relationship type of thing. So I've always actually stopped it before the age I had. You know, like I really don't wanna try that side of me if maybe I can handle it or what. Like I don't want to stay trouble. I mean, like if I eat a pizza, you understand? So
okay.
So for me, like it's a no, bro, and I would never consider it. I don't want to think about like yeah, but you're gonna share me. Like my boyfriend knows Vele, it's an open, no, it's complicated. No, I don't want to hear those things. It's either you single or you leave.
Yeah. I got a comment here from Larry. Larry also says no to open relationships. And he says also, yes, what's mine is mine.
And because of that particular statement, what's mine is mine, I decided I might go and jump into the river that is open relationships and see what kind of swimming they're doing there. Because I had to ask myself, why don't you want to be in an open relationship? I had to really investigate that. Do you have issues with ownership? Are you possessive? Are you jealous? What's going on? Try it. See what's going on. And then I tried it. Oh, I have ownership issues. I am one territorial girl. I am one possessive female. Dating me, you need to know that. I tried it. I tried it. And in trying it, I realized that, there's a lot of gray areas in this relationship. Yes, monogamy is not like an easy thing to do as well, sticking with one person. But it's weird. And I think it's weird because like it's weird knowing that and I wasn't doing it. So I was okay with being in the open relationship and there being the room to see other people. But I know myself, if I start seeing other people,
but that's the thing.
So because this person is now going to take a lot of my time and my energy, and I'm going to be interested in them. And because you're splitting yourself, you're dividing yourself, and this person isn't dividing themselves. So I'm going to be drawn to this newer person, and then I'm going to leave. And I remember sharing these views with the recent person I had an open relationship with, and they were just like, oh, then you can't see people. How is it open? If my door is closed and then your door is openly, what's happened?
What's happened?
What's happened? It's a very scary place. Also because people aren't honest, and also because people don't take care of themselves.
Yeah, man. Like also like I would like to be the person that actually makes you smile and make you laugh, angry, everything. You understand? And like maybe someone else outside like I'll tell you, but then within the relationship, it doesn't make sense, man. Like I got you.
But that's a sponsor how to some but then
I would like to make my person happy. You understand? I would like to be the reason why she thinks of me the first thing in the morning. You understand? I think the reason because of what's a silver so much.
Minus 18 degrees Celsius, really?
I'm feeling it also. I was about to say also.
I can get the short, like half of my top is missing.
I'm wearing a jacket, Mara. I can just imagine. Silver man. No.
Test for what, Silver? What are we testing for, Silver?
Yeah.
What are we testing for?
What else would you test for now? Did you know about the stats they eat?
Oh, they have to
since pandemic.
They have to those stats of the pandemic because they have to push one agenda at the time.
Jesus struggle.
No one's saying anything about cancer anymore. No one's saying anything about malaria. No one's saying anything about diabetes, which is the biggest killer. Diabetes is the biggest killer in the world before Corona came, but no one was making a fuss about it. I guess it's because it's not easily transmitted, but they transmit it in the food that they give us in the townships that they make available to us. But this is not conspiracy news TV. But I'm just saying.
So from my side, open relationships. That's what we're talking about, by the way, guys. Open relationships. Are you for it or are you against it? For me, guys, I tried this open relationship thing and it didn't work. But I'm very possessive myself. I would prefer knowing very well that I'm the only person that makes you laugh. I'm the only person that makes you happy. You know what I mean? When the thought that you are with someone else when I'm not around. And for me, it's that if we are in an open relationship, then you must know that you're gonna lose me because the other person that I'm gonna be with, also I'm trying to get a relationship with. Immediately when I get that person, I probably might give that person more attention than you. And then it's chat.
This is true. Then it's chaile.
Then it's chat. And that means that we can't have a relationship. You know what I mean? Entanglement is not the same, guys, by the way, as an open relationship. So I think people need to actually get that one actually adjusted also.
So would you say entanglement?
Entanglement, yeah, it's just basically that's the word. Yes, you are basically like
that's entanglement.
That's entanglement. Entanglement is basically, cheating and sleeping around. It's basically that, and and for me, guys, I think that we are right now need to also stay onto the safe side of it. You know what I mean? I mean, there was an incident also with some, insurance ambassador that basically had an entanglement himself also on the side.
Yeah, we can say his name.
Oh, we can?
Yeah, we can say his name.
Okay, you say it.
What's his name?
I don't know his name also. I forgot his name. We know your name.
Sha. We know you.
You know what I mean? So when we talk about that incident, for instance, it is messed up because I feel like there's you're giving it a lot of room to spread an illness. That's why I don't like open relationships. It's because as much as, yes, trying this thing out, it's kind of interesting. But however, what about now the actual health, implications that comes with an open relationship? Because we can say to people, condomize, and we tell people all the time, condomize. But then people condomize, but however, someone comes back is like, I've got an STD. How did you get that STD? You know what I mean? So for me, I think that's the thing, man, guys. And for me also, I feel like when you have sex, for me, this is what happens between the two parties. You know what I mean? So for me, it's that if we are saying that we're gonna start having sex, it's our souls binding together.
Yeah.
That's
Soul
what
ties.
happens. It's a soul tie for me. You know what I mean? That's what sex means to me. You know what I mean? But now if I'm so binding
Have
with
you had a
you-
one night stand in your life?
So when
Has your soul tied with that person?
when-
Because it's beautiful to say that. It's so romantic.
what I'm saying is that in an open relationship,
Don't
you're
listen to
already
this
opening.
nigga.
No, but no. Listen.
Okay.
You're already opening in an open relationship. You are saying to each other, guys, we are going into a relationship. So already there's that chemistry. Already you guys have a personality. A one night stand is a different thing for me in terms of that. That's why for me it wouldn't be a soul binding thing, because when you start a relationship with someone, you don't start dating on the first day and you guys start humping. It hardly happens. You know what I mean?
But it happens.
It hardly happens.
But it happened.
But it happens.
But it hardly happens.
You
Yeah,
can't rule
say
it out
it.
because it still
Yes.
happens.
Say it.
But also, it hardly happens. Can we also agree that part?
No,
also?
we agree with
We
that part.
agree.
We want
Okay,
you to
sharp.
But
say
we
it.
just
Sharp.
We want you to
Sharp.
say it.
Sharp.
Oh, yes,
What
it
I'm
does
saying,
happen.
what I'm saying, guys, is that if you are going to go into a relationship with someone, right? If you guys are saying that me and you are just basically fuck buddies, that's not an open relationship. You are fuck buddies. It's a different story. An open relationship is that if they ask you, do you have a girlfriend? You're like, yes, she's my girlfriend. But we are in an open relationship.
Hey, baby, this is the new person this is Tim.
that I'm
And I
bringing.
find Tim very interesting. I'll be having dinner with Tim. And we're grown enough for me to not say, "Kilora wala hakim, kilora wala Tim Kim sexy." I'm introducing you to this person so you know who he is. And because of the communication and the language that exists in our kind of relationship,
Yeah.
you understand
Yeah,
what I'm
exactly.
doing, introducing you to this guy and telling you my intention to hang out
for
with
me,
him.
For me, is that now when you already established a relationship barrier between the two of you guys, when you start having sex, it's this. That's what I'm referring to. That's Thato's opinion, and no one can change that opinion.
Oh, we
for
know
me.
no one can change Tato's opinion.
What I'm saying is that it's so binding. That's why I don't like open relationships, is because if we're in a relationship and we start sleeping together, for me it's so binding. So I don't mind open relationship if we just kiss each other. That's I don't
Now
mind.
I'm finding like open
But when it comes to
relationship
the
in
bed,
jail.
oh, what?
Open relationship in jail.
Very interesting though, because you have less commitment.
Thank you. So we've got like a comment also from Larry. By the way, I was saying thank you to the tech lady because she was just pressing the buttons like 58. It's like as if she's calling a number. You know those
What,
people that call-
Larry?
Larry says, what if it's one person in that relationship, like 30-some? Can we consider that to be open? Huh?
Yeah.
If it's one person in that relationship, like threesome. First of all, is it threesome the queer group, or is it a threesome the sexual experience? Brother, you need to elaborate. Then he carries on to say, can we consider that to be open? Can we consider the statement to be incorrect
In that relationship.
and not fulfilling
Like a
in
threesome.
understanding, Larry?
Larry, bruh, it's like right now as if we are doing calculus, bruh.
I
Like,
think I'm
so
trying
for
to
X.
understand what it's saying.
Let's go to the next show, the third part. Then Larry one more person? What if it's one more person in that relationship, like threesome? Can we consider that? Let's go to the third segment of the show. Then maybe Larry will have sensed his unsense. I don't know. What if one person